Patricia, I think you can go ahead. Others will join us as we move on, please.
All right. Thank you for that, Gilbert. Sorry, everyone, for that glitch. So my time is almost up. I was going through the last item, which is the period of the program. So it will last for a period of 6 months. Like I mentioned, that will be taking you through the training, the coaching, and the mentorship session, and all the area of coverage or topics of coverage will be shared with those that will make it through to the next phase. Then lastly, of course, we'll have 2 winners of the program that will be awarded the prize money after the end of the project. So ensure that you do your best so you can win this money, so you can inject in your enterprise. So that's it for the program proceedings from today to cover the next few weeks that are coming. I'd like to just put more clarity on the schedules of the one-on-one assessment. It will be shared to your email end of day today. And the assessments will start on Friday, 22nd, from 9 to 5, with each enterprise having a maximum of 6 minutes to present your enterprise in the area of your product or your projects, your team composition, your value proposition, and your market size, the market size of whichever product that you've come up with. So with that being said, I'd like to once again thank you guys very much for taking your time to respond to our call in regard to this program. And I'm so very proud of us as women that we are actually rising up to create solutions for our local markets. Thank you very much, Gilbert. I hand over to you. Gilbert, are you there?
All right. Thank you so much, Patricia, for those remarks. And as I said, apologies for those who have dropped off because of what we experienced earlier, but we'll definitely follow them up with this recording so that they can listen in. So I want to take on a few questions. Maybe some of us on call may have a few questions, maybe about 2, 3, 4, 5. But for those questions we may not answer now, please feel free to send in those questions on our emails, on our WhatsApp numbers that are usually on the signatures in our email, so that at least we can answer some of your concerns that have not been addressed in this call. So please, you can put up your hand so that we choose you to talk, or just type in your question in the chat so that I can or my team can answer those questions. And if we don't have questions, we shall make our final remarks. Any question, colleagues?
Hello.
Yes, Sophia.
Yes, good afternoon, please.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, please.
Yes, I'm calling from Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, upon selection, how is the training done? Is it virtual, or how is the training done, please?
All right, thank you so much, Sophia. If that is the only question, the training is going to be fully virtual, and we did that because we wanted to ensure that we incorporate in all our participants all over Africa. So the training will be fully virtual, and please feel free to contact us just in case you have issues with connection. We can always recommend the platforms that are easier for us to use. But for now, we shall be using Zoom for the workshop sessions, and also for the interaction with our coaches or our mentors. It will as well be virtual for now. Hope that answers Sophia's question. Our program will be virtual
Thank you.
for all the workshops, the coaching sessions, and also the pitching sessions. All interaction will be virtual. Gloria, you have a question? Go ahead, please, Gloria.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Gloria. I would like to know if we can attend the assessment.
Thank you. Yes, we actually recommend that you attend the assessments with your team members. It will definitely give us more of what we are looking for. So we recommend, if you can, please attend with your team members. And we actually normally encourage as entrepreneurs to have a team that you work with in these different enterprises that we've started or we will need to start. So Gloria, please prepare to attend with whoever you feel should be part of this discussion. Next, Rebecca, you have a question? Please go ahead, Rebecca, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay, hello, Junior.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hello, Junior.
Yes, please.
Often do we meet in the 6 months, and also how much is the award for the two teams that win?
I missed on the first question. The first question was?
The first question was, how often do we meet in the 6 months, and also what's the amount for the award?
Okay, so the schedule, let me start with the first question. The schedule for the workshops, the coaching sessions, and the entire work plan will be shared with the 100 enterprises that we shall be working with for this program. And of course, also for the 86 enterprises that may not be among the 100 that will participate in this program, also be given a schedule on how they can interact with our team of business coaches. Then the award for the two enterprises that will come out victorious, each is taking home, for now, what we have negotiated with the investors, not the investors, but the grantors, is 700 euros per team. That's approximately 3 million Ugandan shillings per enterprise of the two enterprises that will win. Does that answer your questions, Rebecca?
Yes, it does.
Great, but on the pitching session, we shall have a number of other stakeholders, especially investors who will be looking out for best ideas and the best teams to either give a grant or invest in. So you can always expect much more than what we are offering as MIIC Innovation and Incubation Center. Patricia, do we have any questions that I've not seen, maybe in the chat? Great. I think I answered Sophia's question. The training is going to be virtual. The assessments are as well virtual. Just Patricia said in person because we wanted to have the interaction with you. So we shall have all the sessions virtually, and we shall be sharing the links for these sessions. Great. So the interaction continues, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to contact us privately or share any of those questions on either WhatsApp or on email so that we can address them before we start our program. I don't seem to see any other question. No hands up. So I think maybe all concerns have been addressed. And if you can allow me, I don't know if, let me just check in to confirm that all questions have been answered. Okay, so we shall take two last questions from Rebecca again and from Suhail Muhammad. Rebecca, do you have another question?
During the training program, will the 100 participants participate all through the 6 months, or will they keep on being chopped as time goes?
So all the 100 will be participating all throughout the 6 months. It is the pitching sessions together with the assignments that you will be doing every after workshop that will determine your success at the end of the program. And of course, there are a number of things that we shall be considering for those who will get to the two who will be winning this small investment. For instance, we had earlier thoughts of you being able to participate in such sessions like this info session. Already, those who participated and those who have missed out minus any communication, any excuse, of course, those are already going into the red zone. So the seriousness will definitely be determined. We have a team that will be doing a bit of monitoring to ensure that the participation that one has from the beginning to the end actually is kind of cumulative kinds of points that someone gets. We do that internally. So yours is to participate and ensure that you do your best.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome, Rebecca. So Hail, your question, please.
Hi, I attended the Zoom meeting from the start, but I feel like I've missed a couple of points and I wanted to ask about that. So firstly, what is the assessment process after this? We've had the info session. So we're going to be assessed with the one-on-one session after this, or is there a separate thing that I'm not aware of? Secondly, when we talk about pitching, and when we're talking about the enterprise specifically, does it have to be a social enterprise or could it be a for-profit idea? And thirdly, if we are chosen and if we're working with another team member and is not part of this incubation, can they still be part of the program? Thank you.
You're welcome. Alan, do you want to take on the questions? Okay, I'll answer the question. So, Hal, feel free to involve in any team member because already we shall be having the interaction on who do you have on your team and who does what on your team. So, if the team player or the team member have not been part of your enterprise before and you feel like you want to involve this person next on the program, we definitely would want to encourage that because we want to see a bit of teamwork in what we're doing. Whether whether a social enterprise or a business enterprise, we are definitely looking at all women enterprises. So it can be social enterprise, can be a business enterprise. So feel free to have any of those two. I'm not sure which one you submitted in our Google form that we were using the application, but we can have that interaction in the one-on-one sessions. I think I missed the first question. The first question was about, apologies about that.
Sorry, the first question was about the assessment. So we've done the info session now. I just wanted to know what's going to be next. Are we going to have the one-on-one session after this exactly or at a later time?
That's right. Before we begin the program, we're going to have sessions where we interact with you and your team if you have a team. And we trying to understand your team much better than you explained it in the Google form and to ascertain that actually you have an idea or a business enterprise that you'd want us to incubate. So maybe to make it clear, this does not mean that all of us are already into the program, but we wanted to give a chance to all those who applied to ensure that at least the 100 that will be selected probably by end of next week are those that we find they're eligible for this program because the information provided in the agenda may not be pretty much enough for us to ascertain that you're eligible for the program. So that's the reason why we're doing one-on-ones, and they are just about 10 minutes interaction for us to know much more about you and your business or your enterprise. In that case.
Okay, Gilbert, maybe I can throw more light on that.
Yeah.
So Haya, the one-on-one assessment is going to start on 22nd That is a Friday. So we are giving you guys tomorrow to prepare what exactly that you want us to know about your business. So there are 4 areas. One is the product or the project or the venture that you've submitted to us. Then the second one is your team composition. The third one is the value proposition. Then lastly, but not the least, is the market. I know we are all around Africa, and time effect is kind of tight on us. Others are behind, others are ahead. So 22nd, that is from 9 to 5 East African time. Then Saturday, which is third, also 9 to 5. Then the next batch will be pushed to next week. That's from Monday to Friday. That will run from 4 to 5, that is East African time. So next week we'll have an hour time slot for those that will participate next week. And all this will be sent to you. Your schedule time will be sent to you on your email by today, end of today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's about the schedulings.
Thank you for giving me the answers. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you so much, Sohail. And lastly, for the question and answer session, I would want to hear from Grace, who has, I think, the last question for today before we end the call. Grace?
Thank you so much, Gilbert. I actually wanted to find out if selected, is there a limit to the number of people who can participate, like to attend the session from the prize?
If I got the question right, Grace, you're asking if there is a limit of the number of people who can participate in the program, right?
Yes. Say
Yeah,
from my company, will I be the only one, or maybe I can attend with maybe a business partner?
All right, I'll put that question to Alan, who is our startup manager, and Patricia. Patricia, do you have a limit for a team that will be participating?
Okay, thank you very much, Gilbert, for that. Grace, so the minimum of the teams you're supposed to present are 3. I think according to the Google Forms, you were asked to put at least 3 of the team members for each dimension. So minimum is 3, maximum, depending on how comfortable you guys will be in like having your Zoom meetings, whether you'll be together or you'll be individually somewhere else. Maximum is not really there, so but a minimum of 3. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Hey. All right, so I'm already 10 minutes into your time. Actually, there are 12 minutes into your time, as we had earlier planned to end this call at 4. I don't know if our colleague Ford Milayo has any comments before I make the very, very last remarks. Ford Milayo, would you have any comments, any remarks before we end the call?
Hi everyone. Hi, Gilbert. No, actually, I'm just excited. I like the process that you have listed, and I think that it is doable. It's workable. I'm just excited at the opportunity to be a part of this, and I look forward to the results, the impacts, the growth of all the businesses. And I wish MIIC the best time in executing this. Thank you so much. Thank you. We at Afro Labs are excited. We're excited about this. So I basically just look forward to the implementation and the results and the impact that this will make in the ecosystem. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Van Milayo. She's our colleague from Afro Labs Secretariat, and she's always available to give us support whenever we need support of this program and many other programs we're doing with Afro Labs. So thank you so much, colleagues, for listening in and paying much more attention to what we've been discussing. I'm sorry, I need to mute someone, but thank you. And we want to assure you that we have the capacity to at least make a small contribution to your enterprise, to your business, and even to your personal life. And maybe what Alan forgot to talk about is that we have another program, which is the work readiness program, which looks at how to prepare your team. How can the team that you're going to work with in your enterprise, or ensuring that people who may not be entrepreneurs but would want to do some other work with organizations, with institutions, we take them through another program that we are doing with the MasterCard Foundation called the Work Readiness Program. So potentially saying that we have a lot that we can offer apart from this program. So we are available for interaction, for the discussion, for your comments, your recommendations, and the questions that we need to answer from your side. My team and I would like to thank you for being part of this session, and we look forward to the one-on-one sessions that we shall have starting this Friday. And if you have some comments that I've seen in the chat that we may need to have on a private chat, probably, if you can change your idea, if you want to submit something different, please let's have those discussions privately after this call, and we shall be glad to interact and help you out. Otherwise, I want to wish you all the best. I want to wish you success. And for those that we shall be interacting with much later, let's just keep in touch. God bless you and stay safe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Awesome.